Hello, everyone, and welcome to the One-to-One podcast. I'm your host, Matt Kallunki, and I'm the founder of Zing Business Systems and Zing AI. This is a podcast about the journeys of our BNI chapter members, Utah's Summit chapter, and today I'm excited to introduce our guest, Fred Heath from Utah Avenue Insurance. Welcome, Fred.
Thank you, Matt. Good to be here.
I'm looking forward to this. We've talked about doing it for a few times. And now is the time. So let's get the ice broken. I know you started in a long career in the banking industry. I remember you saying something about banking and I fell asleep. Would you mind refreshing us as to where you started and what got you insurance service?
Yeah, I was a long-time financial service employee, 20 years with Wells Fargo Bank, dating back to being a teller in college. I had a degree in communications, took a sales job with Wells Fargo that led to management roles on the retail side of things for about 16 years. The last 4
branch
years,
manager or
branch, yeah, everything inside of a branch, different size branches, grocery store branches.
So were you there prior to Berkshire Hathaway?
Okay, so the Berkshire Hathaway merger thing, that didn't really affect Utah much. But yeah, I was prior. Was with Wells Fargo when there was only, actually, the first paychecks were with First Interest. We had Wells Fargo had a postal takeover with them. And it was always on the acquiring side after that. And until I left Wells Fargo in 2016.
Were you always here in Utah or did you bounce?
Yeah. Before... So what happened, Wells Fargo really had a small presence in Utah in the 90s. And then in early 2000, 2001, to be specific, when First Security Bank and Zions merger fell apart, Wells Fargo and First Security. And that's when Wells Fargo's presence became large in Utah. Prior to was 2001 and 2000, a company called Norwest bought Wells Fargo. A big mortgage presence that kept the Wells Fargo name from a branding perspective. That's just how it was. I wasn't a player in any of that.
Now I'm changing hats and around.
But I grew with Wells Fargo. And then in 2012, I joined what they called their business banking group and was a relationship manager. Basically had a book of clients that I tried to grow bank products with business owners.
You were a bookie.
And commercial lending, and various suites of products. But then just the way things materialized in that role, I entered in the fall of 2016, and they were a small outfit in Utah. They're still around, quartered out of Washington. I think they were looking to acquire, but they ended up selling their Utah offices to American Port, which is now Altabet. My final stint in the financial services world that was the first time I was on the acquired side. And I wasn't really happy with how I landed. My pay was good. I was just frankly bored. And so I joined what was called, at the time, the Utah CDC, which does not stand for Center for Disease Control. That's a certified development company that specializes in the SBA 504 loan program. I was with them. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. And at the height of it, I'm a tennis player. And I had a couple of friends in the health insurance business. As I picked their brains a little bit in the summer of 2020, and consulting with my wife, I made the dive from becoming a W-2 guy to a 1099 guy. And very fortunate to find one of my tennis playing friends, Spencer Ellis, who was an agent at Utah Avenue. That's how I got introduced to the Avenue, and I'm I think 7 or 8 agents that are part of this.
You guys don't have summer barbecues.
Yeah, we get together. It's
7, 8, can't remember.
The agents, and then there's a front end staff and all.
Yeah. And sometimes you forget who's who.
No, not really. Yeah, it's a fun team. It feels good.